Way before Marco Polo was a boy, people simply loved pasta. It is said, teach a person how to fish and he or she will never go hungry. So if you're looking fondly at a can of baked beans for dinner tonight, stay tuned. Let's cook pasta.
Mamma mia!
Welcome back to Help I Really Can't Cook. Today we're cooking pasta. I've chosen some rigatoni. I think this is pretty safe in terms of pasta ingredient. That will take you a lot of attempts to really make a stuff up of this. The key with pasta is don't walk away, go outside, wash your car, put on the football game, have 2 beers, come back and pretend or expect that your pasta will actually be cooked.
No, don't do it!
So, here's the list of basic ingredients that we're using today. Very simply, I'm cooking with Barilla. I think it's one of the best pastas, commercial pastas around and available for the consumer. I've also got rock salt, mushrooms that we used last week, some grated pecorino cheese, chopped parsley, some garlic. I've got some prosciutto, some thickened cream, some white wine, seasoning, salt and pepper, and I'm going to add to that just our butter dish in a second.
Delicious!
Our water's just come to the boil, so let me get back into position and I'll show you how to do the rest. On each individual box there is a cooking timeline, and more is better, so don't be scared to salt and season your pasta water. If you don't, your pasta is going to come out tasteless and it just won't complement the whole dish. How much volume? And the cooking instructions on this particular pasta is approximately 12 minutes. So what we'll do is we'll let the pasta do its thing. Occasionally, you just need to stir the pasta to make sure that it's not on the bottom of the dish. We'll set our timer for 12 minutes. We'll come back and I'll show you how to put together the rest of the dish then. Now we're in about 2 minutes worth of cooking of the pasta. Righto, let's have a look at this colour change. So, when we started with the pasta was that particular tone. And I don't know where you can notice, but not only has it expanded in size, but the colours are distinctly different. And that's after 2 minutes of cooking. We've got 10 to go. So I'll bring you around in about 5 minutes time to show you. Okay, so 5 minutes further down the track. So now we're 7 minutes into the actual pasta cooking process. Remember, we read the box and the box says 12 minutes. So that should be around about your religious time frame for removing the pasta. Don't play with that. Don't go 15, don't go 10. 12 should give you al dente pasta.
Sir, yes,
now,
sir!
What's happened since the last time we had a look at the pasta? I don't know whether you can see this on camera, but there's a distinct change in terms of the colour of the pasta. So we're going to get back, put that in there, finish it off, and I'll show you how you can visually see what the pasta looks like once it's cooked and ensure that it's al dente at the same time.
Beautiful!
Okay, so my rigatoni now is ready. So what I'm going to do is just test it with a pinch test. It's got fantastic give still to the pasta.
Oh
that
my
was the
God!
pasta when we started. That's how much it's grown by. So, next stage, we're going to get on and actually cook the sauce to go with the pasta. Okay, so we've got our fry pan on. we've got our ingredients: garlic, mushroom, prosciutto, bit of butter, bit of cream, some white wine, olive oil, salt and pepper. That's it. That's all we're doing for this particular dish. So the hardest part about cooking all pasta is A, making sure that you've got salt in the water. So tick that off your box, that's an easy one. B, making sure that your pasta is cooked correctly. And then C, making sure that the ingredients that you have in this mix is correct for the type of meal that you're trying to create. Now, there would be 1,000 variants to this particular product on any particular Italian menu based on the region where it came from, the natural product that they had in the surrounding areas. So this is not called a particular dish. This is again using the building blocks of what we've learned to ensure that you can cook something relatively quickly for yourself without having to pick up the telephone and order in takeaway.
911, what's your emergency?
Bit of garlic. Little bit of mushroom. Simple and quick recipes. So, we'll bring that to the boil. We'll fry that up, should I say. We're going to add just a teeny weeny bit of butter to it. Now the mushrooms have taken on all that butter. They're nice and brown. The garlic is browned nicely. What we're going to do now is add some prosciutto to it. So far, garlic, mushroom, prosciutto. Give it a quick stir.
I like to move it. I like to move it.
Add a touch of white wine. Just to glaze it a bit. Because the pasta is cooked right down to al dente, it's going to absorb some of this cream. So the pasta is cooking and bubbling away nicely. What you do is just mix it up to make sure that it absorbs all that creamy sauce. Again, very simple sauce. Now, some chopped parsley. I picked this fresh out of the garden. I'm going to use a touch.
Roll the cheese!
Of pecorino cheese, sorry. Just thinking about what I need to do next. Nice bit of mushroom, cream, garlic, prosciutto, pasta.
Bravo! Bravo!
Very simple, very quick to do. The longest part, or the longest component of this particular dish was actually cooking the pasta for 12 minutes. What happens with these particular dishes, the pasta dishes, they are not designed for you to go outside and work on your car or sit down and have 3 beers during a football game. You are allowed to have a glass of wine or 2 beers while you're eating your pasta. Okay, so here we have 2 bowls of pasta, a little bit more parsley on top, pecorino to taste,
Here are the ingredients for cooking simple rigatoni. Don't forget, it is very easy and very quick. Imagine saying, "Come over, I'm cooking rigatoni with mushrooms and prosciutto." It'll make you a star.
Also, it would be tremendous if you could subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's pasta episode. Please subscribe, please tell your friends, and if you have any questions, please note them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to you quickly. Next week, what we might do is we might do salads. So, thanks very much again. See you next time.